To build this strength in your mind, do you think it had to be physical?
Yes, I really do.
You think for
I really
everybody?
do. Yeah, I think almost for everybody. The mental aspect, everything in my life. So I had a learning disability that I talked about. My physical gave me the self discipline, and that literally has carried me over to I can sit down and study what may take some people an hour to study. I have to sit down for maybe 10 hours to learn the same fucking shit. And that's very frustrating. So I always talk about running and swimming and all the stuff I did in the military and pull-up records and powerlifting and all these mental, all these physical feats. Some of the hardest shit I do in my life is just learning. But I got that self-discipline from waking up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning to go out in the cold weather, to get my run in, to get my lift in, to get my swim in, to do those things. It totally transfers over to my learning. It's that self-discipline you gain from feeling good about yourself by overcoming yourself on the physical aspect of life. And it transfers to your whole work ethic and everything you do comes from the physical aspect of life. I truly believe that. And the physical and the mental are all one. They are all tied into one, man.
Right. You can't learn how to dig deep and how to, overcome your toes getting all jacked up from running 200 miles. You can't learn these things without really going out and doing it. There's got to be some sort of physical. That's something I talk about often here on this show is, when you're getting underneath those weights, you get underneath, a PR, whatever the weight is for you. That's a new challenge for you. It's scary to you. You're not sure if you're going to tear something. You don't know what's going to happen. But by you exploring that, by you going through that, you got stronger coming out the other end. And just with what we do, you happen to actually physically get stronger. But there's things
Right.
like running, there's rock climbing, there's all these different things you can explore. But I agree 100%. It has to be physical. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to grow and expand.
I think
the
is
way
the
it should be.
biggest stumbling block that most people face with this kind of journey.
Honestly, is they have the woe is me mentality. It's too hard. Life isn't fair. These things in life are not easy for me. You look to your left and you look to your right and you start to judge yourself off other people. Like if you're a female, well, she's skinny and she doesn't work out as hard as I do. And everything starts to corrupt your mind. You start to look around too much at other people and what they're doing. And that starts to corrupt your own dialogue. We are judging ourselves against too many fucking people. You have to judge yourself against yourself. And that's the one thing I started learning, man. This isn't a race against me and Rich Roll. This is a race against David Goggins and David Goggins alone. And once you can silence all that bullshit, all the outside interference and things that are attracting your mind to everything, you can then start to grow and realizing I'm stressed out for no reason. This is my own little race. This is my own timeline, and this is how I'm going to run it.